In this video, we're going to be talking about 4 hidden altcoin gems on the Aptos blockchain. Will these tokens 10x, 50x, or 100x? Stay tuned to the end to get our thoughts and opinions on each of these hidden altcoin gems. What is up, guys? Welcome back to the Verse Crypto channel, the most savage and degenerate crypto channel out there. My name's Khaos Kris, and I'll be your host today. Before I hop this video, smash that like button, hit the subscribe button, and turn bell notifications on so we keep you guys up to date with the latest, greatest news and information within this space. With that being said, let's hop right in this video. Today, we're going to be talking about the Aptos ecosystem. If you guys have been paying attention to crypto, Aptos and Sui are 2 blockchains that have been absolutely crushing it, but not many people have been talking about that. On top of that, we're starting to finally see the launch of new projects on top of Aptos. In my opinion, a lot of these projects are sleeping, hidden altcoin gems. So we're going to go through that for the rest of the video. So definitely stay tuned in the end to get our full list. So to start off, what is Aptos? And so if we come over here to Bybit, Aptos is a layer 1 blockchain that uses the Move programming language. The cryptocurrency promises users increased scalability, reliability, security, and usability. Now, one of the biggest themes that we're going to see in this bull market is the fact that Ethereum is not scalable. Gas fees are probably right around $150 a transaction, and there's a good chance that as the Ethereum blockchain continues to get congested with more transactions, it's going to be even bigger problem. So the solution are going to be these layer 1 blockchains that claim to be scalable and also are extremely fast as well. Now, Aptos had its genesis on October 12, 2022, and its mainnet actually launched on October 17, 2022. Now, if we come down here, Aptos Labs is a team behind the Aptos project, and they're currently lead a diverse team of engineers, developers, strategists, and their head co-founders is Mo Shek and Avery Ching. So what's interesting about both of the co-founders, they actually used to work over at Meta. And if you guys know the story, Facebook converted the company into Meta, and the goal was to create a massive metaverse project. Later on, the project actually failed, and then out of that failure, the team split up, and that's how Sui and Aptos were formed. And what's really interesting about these 2 blockchains is there's so much overlap, not only with the engineers and developers, but also with the projects that you're going to see being launched on top of both blockchains. Now, to give a little breakdown of how efficient the Aptos blockchain is, theoretically, this blockchain can process up to 160,000 transactions per second. As I've said earlier, Ethereum is having scalability issues. A lot of layer 1 blockchains are taking advantage of that situation, and in order to have institutional adoption, we need a faster blockchain to process these transactions and make sure gas fees stay low, and that's what Aptos is offering to the masses. Now, just getting a little bit into Aptos, the one thing I want to make crystal clear is the tokenomics distribution, because it has a very unique model. So when Aptos initially launched, about 51% of the tokens are out in circulation. And right now they have token distributions from core contributors, foundation investors that are expected to be released out onto the market over the course of the next 30 years. Now, if I come down here and just take a look at the token vesting schedule, as of right now, we're seeing a little bit less than 500 million tokens in circulation. And so as we get closer towards the end of 2024, we're going to hit that 500 million mark. And then once we get towards the end of the bull run, there's probably going to be between 600 and 700 million tokens that hit the market. Now, the downside of this is it's going to take a lot more economic energy for the Aptos blockchain to move, which is definitely a concern. But also, please keep in mind, this is a bull market, so evaluations can get extremely funky. But the reason why I'm presenting this to you guys is so that you're aware of the risk behind a project like this. Now, coming down here, they have a very interesting rewards model when it comes to staking. Right now, it's going to be starting off at about 7% annually, and then it's going to decline 1.5% annually and approximately it's going to get down to right around 1.5% to 3.25%. So that's the ultimate goal of the staking, and also the amount of tokens that's going to be released onto the market. Now, one thing that's really interesting about Aptos is all the transaction fees are actually currently being burned. So anytime a transaction or some sort of interaction on the blockchain occurs, all of that is going to be burnt right off the market. So in cases of the bull market, there is some deflationary components behind the Aptos blockchain, which can also add to the fundamentals behind the entire ecosystem. Now, the last thing I want to throw out there with Aptos, and this was actually some recent news that really caught my attention and a lot of other people's attention. So Bitcoin ETF giant Grayscale introduces a crypto staking fund. And within this crypto staking fund, they're actually planning on setting up a staking fund for the Aptos blockchain, Atom, or Cosmos, Osmosis, Polkadot, SCI, Solana, Near, and the list goes on. Now, the reason why this is important is because VC funds and traditional finance is actually interested in blockchains like Aptos, which indicates that there might be some institutional adoption behind Aptos. And the one thing that really caught my eye was the fact that Aptos was mentioned in this list, but not SWI. So in my opinion, there's something going on here with Aptos that not a lot of big crypto influencers are talking about. And I want to bring this to your attention because if this goes through, there's a good chance that we might see a lot of TradFi money go straight into the Aptos blockchain. And also with the rollout of this staking fund, more investors might be part of the Aptos ecosystem. So to start off, I got 4 hidden altcoin gems that could potentially be absolute sleeping giants within the Aptos ecosystem. And because you guys are early and you're viewing this video, there is a great opportunity within Aptos. And so for your first hidden altcoin gem, this is a decentralized exchange. It's a fork of Uniswap version 3, and it uses concentrated liquidity pools. Not only has it launched on the Aptos blockchain, but it's also on the SWI blockchain, making it a #1 cross-chain decentralized exchange for Aptos and SWI. And the name of that protocol is Cetus. So if you guys have been following my past video on SWI, I mentioned Cetus as being a altcoin gem on the SWI blockchain, but also it's on the Aptos blockchain, which actually makes me even more bullish behind it because it's actually in 2 ecosystems. And if we start to see money pour into SWI, Cetus will go up. If we see money pour into Aptos, Cetus will go up as well. Not financial advice. Now, coming down here to the frequently asked questions, some things to point out. Cetus does have concentrated liquidity. It basically means that the swaps are going to be more efficient, and in some cases, some protocols can choose to burn fees anytime there's executed swaps between their token and the main blockchain token. In this case, will be Aptos. And then also another thing I want to point out here, if we come down here, is the Cetus token. So basically, there's actually 2 tokens in the Cetus ecosystem. There's the actual Cetus token, and then there's XCetus. And so XCetus is basically liquid staking for the Cetus protocol, which means if you own this token, you're going to earn passive income in Cetus. Also, you can earn Cetus if you're a liquidity provider and you provide liquidity between main token pairs within the Cetus ecosystem. So overall, I really like Cetus. Since it's on 2 blockchains and is absolutely dominating, there's a good chance that this project has a lot of upside. Now, coming over here and just taking a quick look at the market cap. Right now, the token's sitting at about 10 cents. There's about 313 million tokens in circulation. The total supply is going to be sitting at right around 500 million tokens. Now, based on the market cap, which is about $32 million, if Aptos and SWI blow up, this project could very well hit $1 billion valuation. In the last market, Uniswap got up to about $17 billion. And so if Cetus is able to get up to that similar valuation to Uniswap like it did in the last market, that means it would be a 500x from at the time of this recording, not financial advice. And that is why Cetus is your first Aptos hidden altcoin gem. And for your second Aptos hidden altcoin gem, It's a meme coin. You guys know I love meme coins. I love speculating. And let me tell you, when I thought I knew it all behind meme coins, I was absolutely wrong. This is one of the most interesting meme coins I've ever seen. And the best part about it is one of the first meme coins launched on the Aptos blockchain, which gives it a first mover advantage. And the name of this meme coin is GUI Inu. If you guys want to check out GUI Inu, you can come over to GUIINU.com. As a quick breakdown on what this token is, but long story short, it is a meme coin. It was fair launched. There's no taxes behind it. And basically, not only are they just a straight meme coin, they also have integrations where they're building NFT protocols on top of their ecosystem. Now, this token you can buy on PancakeSwap, and currently PancakeSwap actually does support the Aptos ecosystem. So that's really cool to know that PancakeSwap is getting into these new blockchains. Now, if we come over here to the price analytics, the total supply is about 777 billion tokens, and there's a bunch of sevens here. Now, the reason I really like GUI Inu is the market cap is sitting at about $4 million, and for a meme coin, that's pretty small. And because this meme coin hasn't gone viral yet, there is some potential. GUI Inu is a dog token. GUI stands for graphic user interface, and I think they're having that robotics looks to it. But ultimately, when we start to see Aptos perform in the bull market, a lot of these big Aptos whales are going to find places to speculate. Typically, they like to go for decentralized exchanges, they like to go for launch pads, and they love going for meme coins. And that is why I absolutely love GUI Inu, because it's got that first mover advantage and is one of the few meme coins on the Aptos blockchain. And since it's sitting at about $4 million market cap at the time of this recording, this could get as high as anywhere between 100 million to $1 billion market cap. Not financial advice. And that is why GUI Inu is your second Aptos hidden altcoin gem. And for your third hidden altcoin gem on the Aptos ecosystem, this project is a launch pad. There's a good chance that we are going to see more projects launch on top of Aptos, and there's a huge need for Launchpad to do project incubations, set up pre-sales, and the whole 9 yards. And the name of this project is AptosLaunch.io. So if you guys come over to AptosLaunch.io, I'll give you a quick breakdown of what it is, and essentially it's just your stereotypical Launchpad. You can come in here, buy tokens, stake them, get a staking rank, and based off of that, you get an allocation for any future pre-sales. Now, what's really interesting about this project is they offer something called insurance coverage. And basically what that means is if a project launches and something were to go south, they'll actually cover your initial investment into the project, which is really interesting and a new approach to launchpads, in my opinion, because in the last market, when something like this happened, you ain't getting your tokens back. So that's actually really cool in a new feature. Now, if we come down here, we can look at some upcoming token sales. So the first one was the Aptos launch token, which already happened. Then we have the Move Kitties, which is an NFT collection. And then they have Able Finance, which is the first cross-chain lending platform built on Aptos and Sui and supports diversified secured assets. So right now they already incubated multiple projects, and because this ecosystem is so young, there's a good chance that we will see more projects launch on top of Aptos, whether it's decentralized exchanges, games, or just traditional finance tools that we're starting to see on the Sui and Aptos blockchain. Now, if we come over here and just take a little look-a-rooski at the price, it's sitting at about 0.03 cents, so about 3 pennies. And then if we look at the max supply, it's about 100 million. Now, if we zoom out and just take a little look-a-rooski at this token price, the overall market cap is sitting somewhere between $10 to $15 million. CoinGecko hasn't updated yet. And the reason why I really like Aptos Launch Token is because launchpads are usually the gateway for a lot of these new blockchains. Typically, when people get on a new blockchain, the first thing they aim for is that launchpad because they want to get into new projects launching on top of it. And so in my opinion, a lot of these launchpads are very similar to ETFs. And so that's why I think Aptos Launch Token is probably the biggest sleeper out of every single one of these tokens, because if we get more projects launching on top of Aptos, a lot of people are going to jump in and grab the Aptos launch token as a way to, as a store of value component, and also as a way to get into new project launches. And that is why Aptos launch is your third hidden Aptos Altcoin Gem, and for your fourth and final hidden Aptos Altcoin Gem. This is actually a game, and one of the first games to launch on top of the Aptos blockchain. It has a very unique storyline, and it also has some really cool NFTs. And the name of this project is N. For those guys who don't know, N, it's a metaverse game, and it uses a cross-chain platform, MMORPG. It basically has a really cool, unique storyline where the creators of the game continue to add different story, challenges, and updated missions where you can go and complete tasks and basically earn tokens. And the name token is going to be 10. And if you guys just go down, check out the website, there's a lot of information. It's very unique and really, really cool. And then what's also on top of that is they have some really innovative AI generated NFTs that you can use in the game, which is pretty cool. And coming down here, just taking a look at the roadmap. So they set up a scenario. They just got through alpha testing. They just started the game this past June, and they're planning on releasing the next chapters to the game. Their goal is to set up like a referral program, talk about getting on Apple, Google Pay, and then get a Discord set up, and basically just build out this game. Now, if we come over here to the token price of the N token, it's sitting at about a $1.3 million market cap. Now, the reason why I like Token N is because it's the first game launched on top of Aptos. And games like this that typically launch, and basically it's the only one in the sector, has the potential to do really, really well. Now, the downside of the Token N project is if you look at it, the website's not necessarily that appealing. And so in an essence, you want to be very, very careful because this is a very high risk project. But for a gaming project sitting at $1.37 million market cap, that is an absolute sleeper, and it could potentially explode if the team continues to develop and update the project as it goes. And so in my opinion, Token N, it's very, very high risk, but there is something here if this project goes viral on top of Aptos, and that is why Token N is your fourth Aptos hidden altcoin gem. Well, guys, that is it for the video. We jumped into the Aptos ecosystem. We talked about 4 Aptos hidden altcoin gems. Let me know if I missed a token in the Aptos ecosystem, and leave a comment down below, and also let me know which of these projects you like. And lastly, if there's another project or ecosystem you want me to do a review on and find the hidden altcoin gems, leave it down below in the comments. And before I wrap this video up, smash that like button, hit the subscribe button, and turn bell notifications on so I keep you guys up to date with the latest, greatest news and information within the space. My name is Khaos Kris. I love every single one of you guys. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out, y'all.